Let's go.
Yeah.
All right, here with Marina, Alex tied for the clubhouse lead after 36 holes. Marina, how are you feeling after 2 days here at Crown Colony?
It's been kind of just flowing, so that's great. Little tired. It's like a long day, just up all day, and just the rounds are a little bit on the longer side because it's long walks between. So I'm a little worn out right now. I was kind of like losing a little steam, but I was happy to finish birdie. I kind of feel like I blacked out a little bit out there towards the end because I was like so tired, and I was just like, all right, we're almost done.
I was gonna say, do you remember anything about those last 2 birdies?
No, I do. I had a really, really nice shot on 8. I got lucky. I don't know in hindsight if I would have hit driver again because I was pretty close to the green, but I kind of missed it left, so I ended up being in the rough, which is not even really rough here. So it was just like a little more cushion under the ball. Mm-hmm. And it was a little softer, so I was able to get some spin on my shot. But, Pernilla was right down the middle, and her shot was much more difficult because the lie was so tight. So definitely, like, kind of a good break. Like, not a great tee shot that turned into a good break, which, that's kind of sometimes you just need that. And then it was nice that 9 was straight downwind, so hit a great drive, and I had like 230 to the pin, and there's that downslope, so I just hit my 5-wood and kind of like let the ball run up there. It's dried out, which is great. I feel like in some holes you can play almost like link style out here because you can use the contours and the slopes to run up shots, so I really like that. I feel like in some instances that's like the game I prefer, so it's kind of worked out a little bit.
You got off to a hot start, too, with that birdie on the first hole.
Yes.
How much did that help kind of kick things off for you?
Definitely. That has been a birdie hole probably for most players this week. So I've just, good momentum right out of the gate. It was really windy again today. There was some difficult holes, middle of that back 9. I think the best shot I hit all day was on 16, I believe. Yeah, 16.
Birdie on the par 4?
Yeah. I hit a pretty flary drive to the right and got caught up in the wind, and then I had 194 to the pin, like dead into the wind, and I hit a 3-wood over the bunker to about like 12 feet and made birdie, which was like crazy. That was definitely the best birdie of the day by far. And that was coming off missing like a short putt for bogey, so I was a little rattled. I feel like I need to work a little bit on my putting tomorrow, just to feel like the comfort level that I had yesterday with it. I was definitely cruising yesterday on the greens. Today, maybe not as sharp. So I'm, looking forward to working that out in the morning. It's dark now, so that won't happen.
In contention both of these days,
yeah,
playing
cool.
Some impressive golf, and you'll be in a final pairing tomorrow. What does that mean to you and the work that you've been putting in lately?
Yeah, it's been an interesting journey since, definitely since Portland and probably even since Solheim. Pretty much since COVID happened, I feel like things haven't really worked out in my favor, both physically and with my golf game. So it's good to feel good. Knock on, there's no wood, but knock on wood. And, I worked really hard with Claude Harmon, my coach, middle of last year, but then specifically like once the season ended, on working on some changes in my swing that I feel will allow me to be a bit more consistent, which I'm hoping, just really got to grind on that tomorrow. That's going to be my focus. I'm probably going to want to revert to some of my old tendencies and all of that. So I really need to, it's good. It'll keep me disciplined through my routine, which is really important. And I think that will be helpful to just kind of not worry about the result, but the process of what I'm working on in my swing and just keep making improvements, for the long haul.
Great.
How well do you know Leona, and what will it be like playing with her?
Honestly, there's no leaderboards out here, so I have no idea. She obviously played great today. Awesome. Yeah, I know Leona a little bit. We've gotten paired together a fair amount the last couple years. I really like her. She's awesome. She's a fiery girl, great competitor. It was fun watching her play Solheim. So I'm excited to be, I don't know if we're playing 2 balls or 3 balls, but I'm excited to be out there with her tomorrow. That'll be a lot of fun.
Stacy will be your third.
Awesome.
I believe, so.
Great. Love Travis. Love Stacy. A lot of good mojo there, too. So, we'll see what happens.
How are you feeling going in tomorrow? You're tied. You guys are 4 ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to really look, and there's really, no indication out there of what's going on, which, honestly, I don't really mind. I got made fun of for Portland, but I truly didn't check a leaderboard when I played that last day at all. And maybe that's helping me, just not really paying attention to that and just going out there and doing my business, and there's really nothing I can do because I have no idea what's going on. So that like is a good thing for me. So we'll just go out and have a good round tomorrow, all of us, and just see what happens.
All right, that will do it for me.
Cool.
Thank you,
Thanks.
Marina.
No problem.
Do you mind if